I've been actively trading for 90 days now. And honestly, it's way harder than anything I've done in my life. And I studied engineering. Yeah, some days I feel like I'm figuring it out. And others, I even question why I started this journey and if I can do it. So if you're just starting your journey or you're thinking about trading, I hope you watch this video and you take some lessons that you can apply along the way. So stick around while I share all I've learned in the past 90 days. So the first lesson is that strategy is important, but discipline matters even more. Trading is a mental game. Before I started trading again in February 2025, I took time to learn and master a strategy, thinking that if I had a strategy in place, then the mental game is just like, yeah, follow your rules, stick to your plan, and all of that. But quickly, I came to understand that discipline and your mental game matters way more than your strategy. So the discipline to follow my trading plan was something I struggled with. I would make a plan, and then when the market opened, I would end up trading something else. When I'm done trading for the day, I go back and I'm like, I made a plan. Why didn't I follow it? Why did I end up trading something else? And I'll be questioning, okay, why is it that I can't follow my plan? I realized I did have a discipline issue. So right now, I am working on that. And how am I doing that? I'm making sure before I even press buy, I have a clear plan laid out with if statements, profit targets, stop losses before I place my trades. And after I get out of a trade, I journal. I journal right away so that I can catch myself if I had taken a trade that went outside my plan. Yeah, you have to kind of intercept yourself and stop yourself from making mistakes that are preventing you from being profitable. So discipline it's not something that comes naturally or just happens overnight. It's something you have to intentionally work on to build consistency. So that's the first lesson that humbled me. I wasn't as disciplined as I thought I was. And trading revealed that to me in different ways. The second thing that I have learned is that money is not going to come in the first 3 to 6 months. It's just not going to. And you need to set your expectations according to your skill set. So I started off really hot. February I was profitable. March I was profitable. I was like, okay. And there came April, where I was humbled. I'm trading a small account, very small, medium size, 1.5K, around that, because I don't think I can risk putting more of my money into day trading yet. I need to prove that I can build consistency. So trying to push myself after I'd achieved like 2 months of consistency and a profitable quarter, I got overconfident and then I took Tesla and I did not accept my losses. Averaging down had me on a chokehold. I was always averaging down. And the thing is, I was getting lucky. And then eventually, that one Tesla trade, wiped out all my profits for March and February. And I realized, oh my God, yes, risk management. I did not have risk management at all. I was just riding a little bit of luck and my strategy worked because my win rate was like above 65% at the time, but I just did not have good risk management and I was impatient with the process. Growing a small account is not easy. A lot of people want to flip that $1,000 to 10K. Oh, how can I flip 1,000 to 5K, 10K? Or you see people with some anomalies that are like, oh yeah, I grew my account from $1,000 to 15K in 2 months. And you're like, whoa, let me do that. I have a strategy. I can do it. People that are doing that have been in this game for like 5 years. They've been through the trenches and they figured out how to trade. They've earned the right to make that money. So I've learned to just meet myself where I'm at and not try to take myself out from underneath. I don't know what I just said, but just be gentle with myself, trust my process, and apply good risk management. It's funny because I had a video that talking about risk management, but did I really follow or understand risk management? I was not consistently doing that. I understood it, but I wasn't consistently doing that. And that's why I'm making this video. Risk management, risk management, risk management. Don't go trading stocks that your account size can't handle. If you're trading a 1K account, 1.5K account, 2K account even, don't be touching Tesla. Don't trade Netflix. Don't trade Costco. Don't trade MSTR. Just meet yourself where you are at. There's QQQ, there's SPY, there's Palantir. There's like stocks that are like within the risk threshold for your account size. So with that being said, risk management is just as important. And I'm learning now to not average down. And that's something I am really, really proud of. I haven't averaged down in weeks, and it's a challenge. How about just never do it? Because it's not profitable. It doesn't end well, period. So the next thing I want to talk about is having a routine. Having a routine is very important. From Monday to Friday, my morning routine looks exactly the same. I do the same things before the market opens. What that does is that you become used to following a system. So eventually, your mind and your psychology will shift and be like, yeah, we follow a system. We wake up, we brush our teeth, we shower, we eat, we go to the desk, we look at the charts, we write. You know where I'm going with this. So that once you have that rhythm, that flow, on the days where you notice that you're going off script or you're not following your usual routine, you know that maybe that day you shouldn't trade. Because from my experience, the days I'm feeling off, or I feel like I didn't get good sleep, or I skip a step in my routine and I end up trading, it's most likely going to be a red day. I can guarantee that. It's the little things that count, things that we feel like might not matter, they matter in trading because it's all mental. It's all up here. It's you. Like, are you feeling your best? Are you feeling like, I hate to use this word, but are you feeling like you're in the zone? Because the days where you feel like you slept well, you ate well, you're following your routine, it's all systematic, I guarantee you that you will most likely have a good trading day where you followed your plan. It doesn't matter whether you ended red or green. That's not how we measure it. That's how I'm learning how to measure success. But you would notice that you followed your plan. You followed your system. And that's what's important in trading. So the final thing I want to talk about is, honestly, I've mentioned it several times, how it's important to journal. It's important to have a trading journal. I think the past 90 days have taught me that your trading journal is the most important tool that you can have as a trader. Tradezilla is a fantastic journal platform that you upload your trades to, and you're able to see your stats. You're able to see your average risk to reward ratio, your average win to loss ratio, how long you hold your trades for, your biggest win, your biggest loss, how well you perform at specific times of the day, what days you perform best versus what days you perform at your worst. And for me, I'm noticing, okay, Mondays and Fridays are off days for me. I don't perform my best on those days. And I'm learning to be like, okay, why? What is it about my weekends that makes me not perform my best on Monday? Or what is it about Friday that makes me not perform my best on Friday? Is it that I'm excited for the week to end, or I'm burnt out by Friday? Or is it that I enjoy my weekend a little too much, and then I come into the market excited to trade on Monday, and then I don't perform my best, and then I get serious for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I crush it? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay, I also trade part-time, right? So I trade in the morning and I go to work. I'm thinking, okay, how was my work week? Was it stressful? Did it impact my energy levels? Am I going to bed early? What is happening? So having that data and having that information is so important, because then I'm intentional about how I show up on Mondays and Fridays. And I'm like, wow, I trade my best from 6:30 to 7:30. 8 o'clock doesn't work for me. I have a red dot around 8 o'clock. It means, and what that means is that if I'm traded by 8 o'clock, or if I'm traded by 8 o'clock, one, I'm breaking my rule and I'm tilting. Or I'm still like, there's something. And the key to having that data is that you can make adjustments. If I wasn't tracking my data using Tradezilla, I don't know if I would have been able to make the adjustments and feel like, okay, progress is happening. Changes are happening. Like now I spoke earlier about how I've been able to adjust and reduce the frequency at which I average down. Now in the past 3 weeks, I have not averaged down. Data is there to show it. So it's now giving me confidence that, yeah, I can do this. I can do it. I've done it for this long. Okay, how about 1 month? How about 2 months? And I'm honestly happy about that progress. So journal your trades. I know, like, yeah, but your Tradezilla is expensive. It's make an Excel sheet. There's ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to build you an Excel sheet. It will build you an Excel sheet. It will build you a Notion template even. But please journal. Journal your trades. After 90 days, I'm still not consistently profitable. While I'm learning more about myself, I'm making adjustments. I know what to look for. I know when I'm breaking my rules. And for me, that's progress. I know I'm in this journey for the long term, and I will continue to evaluate myself every 3 months. I'll look back on this video and say, hey, how have I improved and what can I strengthen? What can I continue to build upon? This journey is not easy. It takes a lot of grit and perseverance to continue to push through, because to be honest, I've thought about why I'm doing this in this first place. And each time I remind myself of my why and I continue to push through. I also sought out mentorship. I'll make a separate video about that and break down how it's going. Having mentors and a group of traders that are helping you along the way, coaching you, giving you constructive feedback is very important. And I'm really thankful for the opportunity to work with the people that I'm working with right now, because I'm seeing improvements. And I'm very optimistic about my journey, and I'm excited to continue to share and be vulnerable with everyone that watches this video. I hope that you continue to find value. Thank you for watching this video to this point. If you stayed, thank you. I really appreciate you. I will see you on the next one.